Alright, this video is going to talk about things that are functions and not functions. So on the vertical line test, when a vertical line crosses more than one spot, this would be considered not a function. A horizontal line would be considered a function because in all of these vertical lines, it only crosses once. So in this particular graph, if I draw this line right here, it crossed 1, 2, 3 times, which means not a function. If I do the same typical graph, except going up and down, that one is a function, because no matter where I draw the lines, it only crossed one time. So the other half of this 2-2 video is asking questions such as, is this an equation a function of y given an x value? So in order to solve this, I'm going to subtract x squared, and I get y equals negative x squared plus 10. When I solve for y, and I see negative x squared plus 10, whatever I plug in for x, I'm only going to get one answer. So this is a function. If I reverse this and made this x plus y squared equals 10, subtract x on both sides, so y squared equals negative x plus 10, and I square root both sides, I get y equals plus or minus the square root of negative x plus 10. And because I see this plus or minus here, that means that we have something that is not a function. If I did x y squared plus x equals 2. So subtract x on both sides. I'm trying to get the y by itself. Then I'm going to divide by this x here because I'm trying to get y by itself. Nothing cancels here because you cannot cancel those two x's. And once again, that square root over the y forces me to do a plus or minus. And anytime I see that plus or minus, not a function. If I tried this as x squared y minus x equals 2, and I add x, x squared y equals 2 plus x, divide by x squared, y equals 2 plus x over x squared. When I solve for y, we didn't have plus or minus, so that's going to be a function. So that's it for this particular part of 2-2.